Welcome back, everybody. It's another episode of Ben the Human Plays Jumplight Odyssey. We're ready to jump, according to this guy, Devero. Let's do it. Well, before I do that, I should really make sure that all my shuttles are back. I think they are. 1, 2, 3. And this one's under construction. Did we ever build that heavy thing? We did! The heavy array! Congrats! In that case, we might start disassembling a lot of these shuttles, actually. We got the heavy fighter, the heavy shuttle. We'll hold on to the shuttles until these ones are done being built, because otherwise we might run into the situation where too many things are being built at once and we can't actually succeed. Yuba, I saw that. You said you had a stomach problem. You should go eat. Somebody else can view the science command. Launch into the normal nebula. Alright. The Zootopans have slowed. How far back are they? 37 minutes. That's pretty good. Not quite enough to jump into the black hole, but I don't think we want to anyway. I think we want to target here and then get ready to jump here. And then we have enough jump light, I think, to be just skipping a step every single time. This one might be a pretty big jump, but we could jump here and then skip. And then so on until we reach edge space. But this the black eye is where we were caught last time, so we'll have to be on our toes as far as what happens with the Zootopan Armada. I'm not really sure what will happen when we get there. But for now, let's get ready to send our shuttles out. This one's under construction, which is great. Are all the materials there? How do I tell? I think so. Yeah, it's awaiting an engineer. Good job. Let's send you guys out. Or which is the best shuttle that's not beat up? Alright, you're by a micron the best shuttle we have. So let's go send you out for the survey mission. And we're gonna swap out a couple of you that don't have call signs. Or sorry, the couple of you that are on break with some people that don't have call signs, so maybe they can get their own call sign to be known by. Yeah, Lisha, you're doing okay. Why don't you get out there amongst the stars, and away you go. All right. So a couple of people have pointed out that we've been building a lot of stuff, and that we might need to get more people to man all the stuff that we have built. And that is an interesting problem. So I'm not going to do it right now, but we should keep an eye on maybe if we think we need more people. We're actually generating produce for the first time ever. We were generating biomass last episode. We'll have to keep an eye on you guys, or if you're actually still working or not. Go do harvesting crops. Good job. You're doing something. I think they're still working, so we don't have to worry about that. We might want to look at our biomass generators to make sure those are working, because those are the ones that seem to get glitched out the most. Oh, nope, it worked. Okay. I think they're okay. Everything seems to be functioning. We'll just have to keep an eye on this to see if it busts. The one thing I did think about that might be worth investing in is revamping our med bay. We've talked about this a couple times in the game. But something that would cut down on the number of people that we need for things is to like automate our med bay. So the auto medical bed, it removes the ability or the necessity for a scientist to treat people. It just auto treats people. But you need the medical database. We don't have enough plastic for it, but we should still be generating plastic. Correct? If I exit out of the build menu here. You still operating here? You're on. Here. Turn that guy on. I'm not gonna prioritize the food until, like, we get into an issue where lots of people are starving. You're still waiting on metal, which we have an abundance of. If we get one more plastic, I might go for... Well, I think we'll hold off on building the medical guy. So what we'd need is this medical database to unlock this thing, which restores health via the application of metagel but does not require a scientist. Because this thing also takes plastic, and if we just build the other one, there's not really a point in having two. Although I guess what we could do is consider disassembling these two guys. Whoops, sorry, soda machine. We could disassemble these two things. Not the whole room, are you crazy? Disassemble these two in preparation to put down auto med bays. Because we're in a really good spot. Like, nobody's hurt. Maybe some people will get injured on away missions, but overall I think they should be in pretty good condition. So let's disassemble those two and start working on the auto med bay. Ooh, heavy shuttle is here! We can send out 4 people. Get the best crew we've ever had on this ship. Assigned to C1. Who's got the ox? Oh, you're off duty. You're like one of my favorite characters. You're pretty good. Crew resilience is a good thing. We don't want anybody to die on the away mission. Who else is good? Leadfoot, not my thing. You're one of my favorite, but you're off duty, which is, you know, whatever. Ironside, more crew resilience could be a good thing. And then maybe another Marine. Any Marines that have like a good call sign that are not like super damaged? I guess you're just like a guy. Alright, well, you're up, Eva. You're like the rookie of the year. I don't think we have... Okay, the other mission is still in the way, or on the way. We'll keep that in mind in case the person with the ox trait comes off duty. Comes off duty. As confusing as of a sentence as that is. Yeah. Now, what else could we do in this bed bay? So we can automate our beds. We could also... We have metagel tank, which fixes burnt. Therapy fixes despair, which no one is in right now. Ooh, the diagnostic scanner is interesting, because that would just improve healing. Alright, they've disassembled things. So let's go ahead and build the... Oh, you can do a better metagel thing. Up to twice the output. How does that compare to a normal metagel guy? 8.7? 10.9.1. Ah! That's interesting. So is the output the same as 2 metagels? Like we have? That's interesting. I wonder if that's true. The microscope is the thing that gates that one. So that's a lot to end up with just like the same thing. 4.3, 8.7. That ends up being 14.12, which is like a little bit of savings, but not a whole lot. Plus, you take the same amount of power. I think the only way that would like be a benefit is if you wanted more of these. If you needed 2, for example, which would save you from having 4. But I think it's kind of a wash otherwise. So let's go ahead and start with our medical database. We'll throw you in the corner over here, maybe. This seems efficient. Or maybe like right here. I like this. We're just gonna stack things right next to each other. And then... So we'll go ahead and confirm that. And then once that's done, then we can start building the automated bed. The other one I would consider is the one that boosts our capacity. I also want them to finish this thing. What the heck are you guys doing? Prioritize... We're slow, like we're at even water right now, but I think we're still slowly losing water. So it might be worthwhile even going for dropping another water thing down, just to like start generating positive water. It's the wrong direction. I'm so upset. There we go. We'll need 2 more plastic, but we're going to generate some plastic. So go ahead. And then hopefully, if these guys come back, they are returning. So we actually, I think, if it was successful, we should be able to send you guys out. Nope, you're still on leave, so we'll just go with this crew. View local missions. Salvage opportunity is available. I noticed this a couple times, is when we send out -40 to speed. Well, we might as well send them right now. Get on out there. Is when you send out that survey mission, you don't actually need it to get back in order to trigger the survey. It just needs to complete the survey, and then on the way back you can actually launch other things. So they probably won't launch until the other ship lands. Yep, they're there. We got our heavy shuttle here, or our heavy fighter here, though. So we got a normal fighter, heavy fighter. Pretty sick. Perfect success. Good job, team. Hopefully no one died. The shuttle looks pretty brutal. Hey, they fixed this shuttle. Good job. Well done. I'm proud of you guys. Are you guys alive? I can't tell. You look okay. Looks like everybody survived. Sitting. And somebody's sweating like crazy. Alright. Water is going to be imperative soon. So I would love for you guys to finish this water guy. Let's prioritize this as well. This one's lower priority, so we won't focus on that as much. Why is there some plastic just like living in the hallway here? What happened there? Maybe that was somebody who went on a shuttle. I bet it was, actually, now that I think about it. The one thing I was wondering is, like, these are pretty water efficient too, though. I'd have to do some, like, intense math between, like, these and seeing, like, what is the breakdown between, or not math, but, like, testing to see what is the best between, like, corn and oranges, and then potato, tomato, like, produce produced versus water utilized, and all that stuff. Something we could consider doing is shutting off our coffee. Where is all our water going? Because the coffee uses a lot of water. And that one's being built, so that's something. I think we will shut off the coffee for a second. That'll keep people from using the coffee machine, but, you know, that's a luxury anyway. So let's shut that off for now until we can reach a net positive water. Or a net positive of, like, 10. Because that uses 10 per turn. Ready to jump. We'll wait. Do you use water? I'm just trying to, like, troubleshoot where all the water is going. Is it just our plants? We do have a lot of produce coming out of our plants all of a sudden. Like, for the longest time, we were just running on 0 produce, and now we're actually, like, net positive produce, but it might be at the detriment of our water supply, which is understandable. Hey, you, Gray, what are you doing? You claim you're drinking a soda? I don't know about that. You're just standing there staring at that fighter, wishing you could be a Marine, maybe? Who knows? Alright, we're ready to jump as soon as our big ship comes back. They're about halfway through their mission. You guys are still running. That's good. Produce is doing okay. Some isolation. If you're isolated, go hang out in the hot tub. We did so much work to get this hot tub up and running. And nobody's even using the dang thing. Makes coworkers into very close friends. That's also probably where some of our water is going. I mean, definitely where some of the water is going. But it's not a ton. 1 water for the sauna, 2 for the hot tub. It's not crazy. Well, now we're at a net positive. We're now at a positive 30? Positive 26? Who knows, man? It's hard to balance the resource usage on the ship. It's so, like, up-down. And you're just kind of guesstimating at it with, like, where things have been going, like, recently. What have you done for me lately? I'm hoping that This ship comes back successful, though. It's returning. That's a good thing. If they bring back more plastic, we can do some cool stuff in the med bay. Waiting on them. Let's go ahead and speed up. We're just kind of waiting on stuff right now. The security post, somebody pointed out that probably these updates here, where they like boost shooting speed and stopping power, are probably for your guns, like your handheld guns. Yes, spacecraft is successful. Woohoo! Look at all that. All right, and we're ready to jump. So when you build those things, you just have better Marines on ship. And we're back to positive water. Hallelujah.
Sequence initiate in 5.
Doing pretty great on all the resources here.
3, 2, 1.
Away! Launch. Good shot. We're into an asteroid field, but those don't matter anymore. If we do end up winning this one, it'll have a bit of an asterisk on it because the asteroids cannot hurt you anymore. They can't hurt you. All right. So, the Zootopans are 31 minutes behind us. We will target this one because it just makes more sense to me, I think. So let's go ahead and target this for jump. Oh, one thing I was considering doing was building our radar upgrade. I think I busted the build menu. Just a second here. Alright, and we're back. That is the bug I've run into by far more than any other bug in this game, is the go in and out of the build menu way too fast and it bugs out the ability to build anything. But I want to build that radar dish. I don't think we have any. Ooh, I don't remember building the second robot station. I remember talking about building the second robot station. We should go see if we can find our other robot friend. This robot's name, how do I tell? Oh, I bet he's in the manifest. Favorites? All crew? There they are. We've got JD534 and KT47. You feeling isolated though, bud? I don't know how to help you. Maybe if we build that, oh no, that's for despair. Rats. Well, I don't know how to help the isolated robot. I built the other robot in hopes that they would be best friends, but not sure. Okay, we have our medical database up and running. We're actually gaining water. Now we're losing water again? What the heck? We were gaining water. We'll hold off on that for a second and see if it balances out here. But we can build some of these beds here. We can build 2 actually. And what I want to do eventually is build just 4, because they occupy the same space as 3 beds. But I'm hoping we don't have any major crises of health. What are you doing? Patrolling? You're poking around in the medical locker? Once these are built here, though, I would like to delete these 3 and replace them with 2 of these. And then we can evaluate, you know, do we need more water? Okay, the water is going positive again. Good. Once the water's back up to full, I think I'll kick the coffee back on and see how that do. Are you guys stuck? You seem to be stuck. I saw you do the thing. Yep, you're stuck. Alright. If they're doing this thing where they kind of clip at it repeatedly, that means the things have gotten bugged. So just do your power cycling, give it like a 5 count, and then reactivate, and then that should kickstart everything. Oh, I think you can also tell if the water's not running in the thing. That also might do it. So go ahead and deactivate. Kickstart that. Maybe not. I don't know. It looks like the water's not running in any of them, actually. But this should have fixed it. Snip, snip. Yep. Good job. Man, that is like the greatest comment somebody has ever left on any of my videos. I love all my comments, by the way. If you feel like leaving a comment just to say hi, that also makes my day. But that was like top tier comment for sure. the power cycling tip to fix your algae farm. Legendary. Now, let's see. I realized I did not send out any of my shuttles. And it might be, well, we actually have a lot of time before the next jump here. And it might be a good idea to do that. So why don't we go ahead and view, what do we got here? We got resource extraction in an asteroid field that's going to be metal. They are very fast though, because they're about half the time. So I think what I'll do, let's send out this basic shuttle here. We need to add somebody. They got kicked off the shuttle for bad behavior, I guess. Let's send out this basic shuttle with a basic crew. Let's add an engineer for some spacecraft resilience, since this guy's kind of like flying on its last legs here. So we'll send them out on the survey operation. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna send out our other two shuttles on just metal gathering. We gotta swap out some people here. That cycle crew option cannot come fast enough. I'm so excited for that in the Dangerous Galaxy update, just to be able to hit cycle crew and it gives you crew that are not off duty. That would be fantastic. Let's just send a crew, a diverse crew set. We're gonna send you guys. Yes. I'm a little worried to launch this one shuttle that's still damaged, but I think it'll be okay. I think the black hole is when the missions start to get really dangerous. And actually I have an idea. Why don't we send like a full engineer crew on this shuttle? That way the spacecraft resilience is really high. We can kind of hedge our bets there on making sure the ship is safe-ish. You can never account for the roll of the dice, but sometimes you can kind of try and weight them in your favor. Full engineer crew. Off you go. Launch. All right. So that's two missions for metals, one for surveying, and then once that survey mission is done, we'll kick out the heavy shuttle and try and get that one done while we're building up the Jumplight into the black hole area. All right, you're still under construction. Have you guys finished you haven't finished these yet. Okay. Power's still looking good. Water's going up. This is very good. Let's prepare on the off chance we do get boarded. I think it is a good idea to just start building guns around. They're very cheap. 242. Oops, not there. Put some there. Maybe one in each hallway, like kind of by the turbo lifts. There we go. Gun here. And then maybe one all the way at the other end too. All the way down here. This is probably the biggest floor. Well, it might be tied with the bottom floor of the ship as well. But oh, there's already guns in here. What am I talking about? We don't need these guns. Get these out of here. Who built that? I probably built that. Or it came with the ship. Anyway, we'll confirm that. There's 8 of our plastics down the drain. And then hangar, I don't believe the Zootopans can actually even board there. So we'll go down to the lower deck here. They definitely can board down here. I wish you could get a job. We have like 13 civilians that are just like along for the ride. I'm like, can't you do anything? Couldn't you like be an entertainer? Like make the crew happy? We'll put one all the way down here too. And then we'll put one down at this end as well. Guns! There we go. Oh, I did the thing. Fix it. Alright. There's 12 of the plastics. Operating. Alright. It'll be a little bit before we're able to send the heavy shuttle out. But most of our plastics are spoken for as far as the guns go, so that's good. We did get all of our turbo cannons up and running, though. The turrets. I could consider building these upgrades. Somebody asked about this in a different video. In the comments of a different video, is what can you do with these two terminals here? You can add these two upgrades. So you could do it twice, I suppose. Is you could build a targeting computer which boosts the accuracy, and then you have this ammo magazine which just increases the amount of ammo they have before they need to be reloaded. You could build two targeting computers, which would be very interesting. It looks like you need the targeting designator. Who failed? How dare you? I guess you still had an 80% chance to fail, so it's understandable. But that's the first failure we've had in so long. What do you have to say for yourselves? Are you guys at least okay? The shuttle came back, so that's something. Doesn't look like anybody died. So that's good. How about you guys? Perfect success! Alright, you made up for... The shuttle was burnt to a crisp! Looks like you made up for your other friend's lack of success, so that's something. But I think we do want to consider building some accuracy computers, maybe, if we just have the resources to burn. And it said it needed this guy. Stopping power. Oh, so maybe these are related to the cannons rather than the shooting on ship. Or maybe it's both of them. I don't know. Perfect success again. Oh, that was the survey mission, right? Yes. Alright, so we should send you guys out immediately. You guys are ready to go, except for you. Can I swap you out with Ox? Yes! She's probably my favorite character on the dang ship. With the exception of maybe Vin. Vin is pretty solid, too. Ironside? What is Rhino? Spacecraft resilience. Lightfoot. This would be like the slowest mission ever. I think I'll send like a full complement of Marines. For the salvage opportunity. It's a 40% chance, so it's an automatic success. That's pretty awesome. That we can send a heavy shuttle with a crew that's good enough that it cannot fail. Or maybe has like an infinitesimally small chance to fail. I would hope they can't fail, though. We sunk a lot of resources into that. Alright, they're finally building these medical beds. Thank you. So it'll take us a while to get the guns built, I'm sure. But I think our next project should be, while upgrading the medical area to be automated, is to start outfitting this guy so we can build targeting computers for our turrets. So let's see here. We need the secure server 824, and it takes 2 power. We're actually losing power for the first time ever. That's not true. But for the first time in a long time. Do you guys take power? You don't. I know you guys do. Might have to start building another nuclear reactor room across the hall. Or, actually, what would be more efficient would be to just expand this room out. I think I want to do that. So let's hold on. Adjust this room size. Build doors here. And confirm. And then we're going to come here. Because now what we can do is we can build multiple nuclear reactors across this whole room. And just count on this one energy panel. We could probably fit 4 nuclear reactors in here and still be able to use this hallway appropriately. I'd have to pace it out, but I think that's true. Maybe. We can definitely fit 3. I don't know about 4, but maybe. Who knows? But I do need to move this power switch. So, before I go crazy and delete this wall, put the power switch on that wall. Once you are... I'm going to heavily prioritize this, because once that's actually built, and this wall is extended, we can go ahead. Actually, what I want to do is to get this room ready to go. We can expand this ahead of time and not delete that power thing yet. Kind of like the trick I showed you in the produce room, is if you build this out without deleting the power thing, you don't lose power to that room. So those doors are kind of redundant right now, but this'll work out. Yeah, power's at a very slow loss. I'm sure. You know what? I'm sure it's a lot of these. Is we built a bunch of water condensers to address our water problem, and now it's finally caught up to us, which is fine. It's a slow trickle of power loss. We noticed it before it got too dire. Once this is built out, we can build another nuclear reactor, and we should be good. I'll have to rotate this guy. I wish I had pointed it this way initially, because then or maybe if we do it like this, it doesn't matter. Maybe you can sneak in there and it's okay. Ready to jump already? Well, we gotta wait for our shuttle to come back. Can we build this right here? Is it okay to block that door? I guess so. They're not too mad at me, I guess. Huh. I wonder if we could, instead of having 2 double doors, I wonder if you could stick a door in the middle. Oh, it doesn't look like... you'd have to stick the door in between these columns, and so you wouldn't actually be able to do that. That's fine. Is our shuttle back yet? Let's go down here. Check on our heavy shuttle. Our heavy shuttle is back! Oh no, they're still assembling the crew! You absolute monkeys! Where's the other person? You've been sitting here this whole time? Oh, is this the bug where... they, I, like, unassembled and reassembled the crew? Ah, rats. Well, I think it's more important to utilize the correct jump than to go out for another resource salvage mission. I could be wrong, because I'm not 100% sure how this operates here, but we're at 20 minutes, and I think we should jump. So let's go ahead and do this. 20 minutes for the Zootopans to catch us, and we're making a big jump here. We're going to pause the episode after this jump. We'll check to see how the Zootopan pursuit changes, if it does change.
3, 2, 1.
And then we'll get ready for the next episode. Whoosh! We're in the middle of nowhere. Alright, pause the timer. Check the map. The pursuit seems to be confused. Just like me. Alright. We actually don't have enough Jumplight capacity to be able to jump this far. But this would give us signal cloaking, so I think we do want to jump there. So real quick, but I said we were going to end the episode. We're not going to end the episode just yet. We're going to queue up this next cartridge. I talked about this a little bit. We don't have quite enough polymer, but we will soon. Go ahead and construct that. Alright, that's going to be pretty key to be making these big jumps towards the end of the game. Alright, if you guys enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more Jumplight Odyssey or my other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. That also helps out a lot. But until next time, everybody, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!